Alright everybody, welcome back to another video. It is once again Sugar Rush time, as it is Saturday, as we do every Saturday. We're going to go ahead and see if we can spin our way into a good sized bonus here. It'll be a 10,000 coin bonus if we can spin into it. We are going to try doing this with our gold coins. They are the gold coins you get for signing up over at stake.us. As always, there's a link in the description down below. Welcome everybody to yet another Saturday. We're going to go ahead and see if we can have a little bit of fun with Sugar Rush today, end up the week on a really good note. There we go, there's a nice little base game hit there. If you're not familiar with how this game works, 5 or more like symbols next to each other touching will give you a connection. The connection pays out, disappears, more tumble in. The more tumbles, the better. As you can see, if you tumble twice in the same spot, you get a multiplier in the background. During the bonus games, of course, those multipliers stay. They go up to 128x multiplier. The goal is to get as many 128x's as possible on the board, preferably next to each other at any given time, and then get a retrigger to get a bunch more spins to work with on that one. Not really sure what's going on with my connection tonight. If it keeps doing this, I apologize. I am going to play with the connection a little bit if I have to, in order to see if I can force it into compliance to give us a halfway decent video. See if maybe that fixes things in a second here. I'm not really sure about the area that I'm in. So far, we've been okay. There we go, things are cooking again. It does take 3 scatters to get into the bonus game. Obviously, when we buy into it, it'll give it to us automatically. Anything beyond the 4 scatters just gives you extra spins. If it does retrigger, you do get 10 extra spins. I hope you are all having a wonderful day. I know I am definitely ending my game day the way I like, which is playing a game that I enjoy. Last couple of spins here to be able to wind down. Let's go ahead and get these done here. Work with me, connection. Thank you very much. There we go. Down to a 3. We'll do a 3. We'll start off with a 3. I don't remember how the last session on Sugar Rush here went. So we'll start off at 3, just sort of reintroduce ourselves to the bonus game here. If it goes great, then fantastic, and if it doesn't, well, then we started off low. Now, as always, there's 10 spins here. I assume there's going to be a couple of dead spins. Anything more than a couple of dead spins, as far as I'm concerned, really does put the bonus in jeopardy, as far as being able to even have a shot at breaking even, let alone turn a profit. Sort of the way I've noticed it play out over time. Got a couple of multipliers on the board here and there. They're sort of spread out, only down to our last 3 spins here, so it's not looking good. We're going to need some help from the tumble masters. There we go. You can use some purple on the left there. I mean, we got purple, but they weren't the symbol I was looking for. I should have been more specific that I'm not looking for jelly beans. Whole lot of 2 scatters on here. Hopefully that is a good sign for the future here, that maybe it'll give us a retrigger. Obviously probably not on, wow, purple all the way across. That right there was just about enough to get us to break even. We missed it by 2 coins. Sorry, we missed it by 65 coins. Not too bad. Let's go ahead and bump this up to a 4,000. I'm really hoping that those double scatters that showed up like 4 out of 5 spins there is a really good indicator that it's gonna drop a retrigger in here at some point, preferably on a good screen and not that one. There just wasn't enough good sized multipliers on there, and it wasn't enough of them spread out to continue to build on for that one to really be a worthwhile retrigger screen. Again, my experience, my thoughts. Yep, just getting all kinds of scatters on the screen here, so I'm hoping it's not just going to tease us for the rest of the video with the idea of a retrigger. 2 big hits right in the middle there. That's a lot of multipliers becoming available to us. Still tumbling in. Can we get a couple of jelly beans? Nope, just the 1. So far, this is a pretty good setup. If it was going to retrigger, this would be the kind of screen that you'd want to do it on. We got lots of multipliers all over the place to build on. Got a couple of dead spins now, so let's knock that nonsense off. There we go, coming through with the stars. Gonna need some more help here. We're down to our last couple of spins. Not even at a 10x yet. That's some pretty good hearts. Traditionally, we have been saved by hearts in the past on this game. So if it's gonna happen, I imagine it's gonna be the hearts that do it. That's not nearly enough of them. That's a pretty good hit there. Again, not enough to be able to get us to where we need to be. There isn't enough big multipliers on the board really to make it happen here, although it's certainly trying. Somehow ended up with a 64x multiplier there. Amazingly ended up with 2,300 coins coming back. That was pretty good considering we got into the last couple of spins with about 400 in the win so far. Let's go ahead and bump this up to a 5,000 coin bonus. A fresh 10 spins on the board. Now we have had a lot of people coming and watching our videos lately here, which is nice to see. Every time I look, it tends to be just a little bit more than the day before. We have definitely had people that are hitting that subscribe button, and I do appreciate that. I know I sound like a broken record every single video, but again, we're just trying to get to that first goal there. Right now we're sitting at somewhere in the high 150s as far as at the time of the recording of this video. Hopefully by the time you see this, it'll be higher than that. Regardless of what the number is, though, if this is the sort of thing you enjoy, please take a second, hit that subscribe channel. Ultimately, we're trying to get to that goal, long-term goal of 1,000 subscribers so that we can participate in all of YouTube's programs and we can go ahead and start doing some fun things here down the line. Nice tumbling in here with the jelly beans. If you could just take a second, again, it would just mean the world to me if you would go ahead and hit that button. And of course, it'll notify you when I put out new videos, which is every single day. So it's not exactly a bad thing for you. It's a win-win as far as I'm concerned. You get notified of good videos that you probably enjoy watching if you're this far into the video. And it lets me know that you enjoy the content that I'm putting out and that I should make more of it. Also, if there's something you'd like to see me play that I haven't played before, you haven't seen in a while, have never seen, or you saw it yesterday and you just want to see it again, let me know in the comments down below. I absolutely take requests. I would say somewhere in the neighborhood of probably 20% of my most recent videos have been requests from people. I do enjoy fulfilling requests. Makes me feel good, and it lets you know that I'm actually paying attention when you say things. Talking about paying attention, that was a nice hit there with the hearts, up into a profit buy, 7,400 coins and a 5,000 coin bonus buy here. That does drop in reds, and it's going to drop it right on that 128x multiplier. 4,000 coins. Man, that would have been a great retrigger with those dual 128x multipliers, but still, I am not complaining about a 14,000 coin win. I'm going to go ahead and just rerun that 5,000 coins back at it because I don't think it's going to do that twice in a row, and I don't want to risk any extra coins if I don't have to. Even though they're free coins, there's no reason to be foolish with them. Alright, starting off again with a nice connection. I'd like to see a couple of good tumbles coming in here. No dead spins, or very few dead spins if possible. I don't even think I've had to do a last spin dead spin, which is unusual. Either that or I just haven't been paying attention to it because it's been going relatively well. Alright, we've had a couple of dead spins now. That's all of them. Even with the ones that haven't been dead spins, they've been single connections or a double at most. Really not getting the tumbles that we need for this one, so that whole strategy about not risking the extra coins if you don't need to seems to be paying off. Last two spins, we're currently at 185 going into the last spin. 185 coins, not even enough to give us a 10x. Again, we are at that point here in the video. We just had a loss. Let's go ahead and risk a 10,000 coin buy-in here. Sometimes this works out real well, sometimes it works out really poorly. 3 scatters on the board, 10 spins to go. This is when we want the retriggers, when we got the big coins on the line. Starting off with 2 dead spins is not the way I was hoping to do this. Nice to finally get a hit. Was really hoping for more than that. See if we can tumble in some more purples up top there. Certainly cannot. This is absolutely not the way I wanted the last bonus to go here. Obviously, you can't win them all, but I would like to at least win the ones that are worth winning, and this is one of the ones that's worth winning. All right, lots of bears on the screen. That's at least a good sign for making a couple of tumbles here. Can we get a purple to drop in here? Maybe right up top? Not a single purple bear to be seen. We get a decent amount of connections on the screen. If you're going to re-trigger, do it on this last spin coming up here because it wouldn't be a bad board to do it on. Hey, not a dead spin though. That's always nice to see. Didn't really do us a whole lot of good. Tell you what, we're not going to end the video there. We're going to bump that up just a little bit. We're going to do a 12,000 coin all in to finish up here because that was quick and embarrassing. After this though, we're definitely done because it's either going to win or I'm not going to have any coins left to play with, and we will save them whatever we get for another video. At least we got one tumble to begin with. Good sized tumble in the middle there with the reds. All kinds of multipliers in the background. You can see them sort of faded out in the background there, just waiting to be activated. There's a good activation swath right there. Does give us the purple bears as well. Should give us a bunch more multipliers. Gives us something to work with, but we better work fast because we've only got the 4 coins left. That'll drop hearts down. There you go. It's cooking a little bit here. Again, if you've made it this far into the video, you are indeed a superstar. However, if you are one of the superstars that aren't yet subscribed, just take a second, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything except for a couple of seconds of your time. Really does help me out. Also makes me feel good to know that this is, something you want to watch. All right, that was a nice little tumble there for 3,800 coins. We're about halfway back. Last spin. Last spin, dead spin. Oh, that's not the time I wanted to be able to say that, but it was what it is. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.